Computer terms sometimes can be a bit confusing. One of the most discussed term is CPU, which is short for Central Processing Unit. So let's talk about it. The CPU is usually referred to as the brain of the computer, but it'd be more appropriate to refer to software as the brain and the CPU as very efficient calculator. Although we have come a long way since the very first CPU, which was in 1971, still the basic function of the CPU remains the same. At the very basic level, it performs calculations, so we can say that CPU is really good with numbers, but if it wasn't for the software, it wouldn't know how to do anything else. So how does it work? It involves three steps: fetching, decoding, and executing. Fetching. As the name suggests, it involves receiving instructions. The instructions are represented to CPU as a series of numbers from memory. Decoding. Once the instruction is fetched and stored in IR, the CPU passes the instruction to a circuit called instruction decoder. This converts the instruction into signals to be transmitted to the other parts of CPU for further actions. Executing. In this step, the decoded instructions are executed by sending to the relevant part of CPU. The results are stored in CPU register where they can be referenced by later instructions. It's just like storing something in your hard drive so you can access it later. Another common term about CPU we often hear is cores. Nowadays we are presented with quad-core, octa-core, or even 18 cores per CPU. But it wasn't always like this. Initially CPU would only have single core. It means it could only perform single set of tasks. That was one of the reasons why computers used to be so slow. So what is core? A processor core is an individual processor within a CPU. Many computers today have multi-core processors, meaning CPU contains more than one core. With multi-core processors, more than one task at a time can be performed efficiently, known as multitasking. There is still a lot that can be said about CPU, but I wanted to keep it short, so that's it for this video. See you in the next one.